Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, and thank you for attending this webinar held by Advantech Singapore. This is Joel from Advantech Embedded Team. Today, I'm going to share with you Advantech's collaborations with Microsoft, McAfee, Acronis to provide you the software and services to you. In these sessions, we will also discuss on the kind of on-premise software and cloud services Advantech will be offering you. Kindly note that by the end of this session, we'll have a Q&A portion. So do jot down all your queries that you have for this session. Cloud-based resources are highly predictable with clear pricing policy and no other unwanted surprises. We can support you to estimate the cost and provide you with billing report to manage your budget. If you have a plan, you can plan to migrate data to cloud. We also provide you the timely consultancy and leveraging internal and Microsoft resources to enable you to access the service quickly, scalably, and conveniently. Okay, this will be the agenda for today. We'll be introducing you to Microsoft Office 365. We'll be offering you the security solutions and licenses, extended security updates for Microsoft, Windows 10 commercial license, and Windows 10 IoT embedded licenses, Server IoT 2019 and SQL Server IoT 2019. And lastly, Microsoft Azure Cloud. Do you know that Advantech has Office 365 available on the market right now? We are proud to be the cloud solution provider for Microsoft services. With COVID-19 continuing to impact people and countries around the world, companies are moving to remote work. And we would like to take this opportunity to address the kind of product and application that Microsoft provides to help you and your customer ease their access to work remotely. Well, so what exactly is Office 365? It's actually a combination of traditional on-premise Office and cloud Office versions with multiple services such as online conference and file sharing. Microsoft is bringing Office to the world of cloud. The most well-known features of Microsoft Office 365 is that it can be made available on multiple devices. With one Microsoft 365 account, you may run them simultaneously on 5 personal computers, 5 mobiles, and 5 tablets. Okay, sorry. And by connecting to the internet, the application is always updated to the latest version, and you could enjoy up-to-date services from Microsoft directly. Not just that, you also can enjoy 1 TB of cloud storage with Microsoft. As a full overview, the application we listed on the decks are all provided with Office 365 service, from Word to Excel to PowerPoint, and also to Teams collaboration app, and even to Power BI. It's an advanced app for you to bring the Excel reports vividly displayed on a chart. You may also refer to utilize these apps online or can download them for on-premise usage to manage your own convenience. Now let's talk about the all-rounded application called Microsoft Teams. You may think that it's only a business communication app, but it's actually not. You may communicate with your teammates on Teams, collaborate with your colleagues on different projects by making use of the equipped file editing function on Teams. You can also set up your calendar to fully manage your meeting and project schedules on hand. You can set up online meetings and also join a meeting conference with just a click away. Recording meeting has never been much easier. As remote working is getting more popular now, Teams is one of the Office 365 apps that will allow you to work via browser, mobile, and as well as desktop. The language can be changed accordingly to your preference. This is how the interface will look like. So, what is the benefit when you buy the Office 365 from Advantech? You can have one-stop service from us. You can obtain the hardware and software as well as cloud services from Advantech. You don't have to find another service system integrator vendor for your business. Just work with us today. It's cost saving. For the price of buying one user Office standard license is also equivalent to subscribing for 3 years of Office 365. It's cost effective. You may pick annually or monthly payment based on your preference. Along with this, it's also packed with powerful features. And now we have the 30 days Microsoft Office 365 trial available. So you can grab your phone and scan the QR code here. You can just answer a few simple questions and we will keep contact with you on the further steps. Next, I will focus on the two major security solutions that we provide to our valued customers. With the moving data from the on-premise device to cloud, one of the most important things people concern is security issue, which will affect businesses and factory downtime. In the following, we will talk about the security packages which Advantech distributes. If you haven't known, Advantech actually started off on a hardware business. When we provided our hardware to our customer, it will be pre-installed with OS on the device. Later on, we transformed ourselves and turned our attention to Microsoft software distributions, cloud distribution, and also security and backup applications. From the slide, you can see how we evolved ourselves into an IoT solution provider, providing Advantech devices which are equipped not just with the Windows embedded OS, but also with protection packages up to date with McAfee and backup options with Acronis. Besides bundling with Advantech hardware, Advantech Singapore is also an authorized distributor for standalone Microsoft licenses, McAfee licenses, and Acronis licenses with software products and services.
Unknown participant is now joining.
Every business depends on data, and data protection and update is essential to business continuity and sometimes even through survival. With McAfee solution and Acronis Backup solution, customers can protect their crucial data in advance and also recover it quickly after an unforeseen hardware disaster or disruption. Ever since Advantech partnered with McAfee and Acronis, we built up security solutions aimed for different scenarios of IoT environments in order to prevent the increasingly serious threat of security and to provide a stable, high-performance system platform for all our customers. Now, let's focus on McAfee. McAfee offers protection against zero-day threats and unauthorized applications, operational management on devices updates, and remote management. It also provides OEM ticket to customer for any technical related queries. No matter what type of device you need to secure, McAfee brings the right technology to help you. McAfee has technology that spans throughout embedded devices, from those that are in dynamic environments and also to those that are in more static environments. Understanding the applications and the markets you are penetrating, different technology may be leveraged. These following slides will give you an overview of the 3 product sets, each describing the environment and markets that benefit most from each product. A quick snapshot to the 3 areas we will cover. Okay, Blacklisting is our antivirus solution that is well suited for file-based scanning and also a protection against known attacks, typically seen in the PC and in removable media markets. Graylisting is a reputation-based model used for managed services providers, web servers, firewalls, and gateways. Really anywhere that is dealing with web traffic with content. Lastly, whitelisting is a relatively new approach to security where understanding what applications are trusted or known good. They are the only application that can be executed. This is the approach that is very well suited for fixed function devices. Now, we'll discuss the difference between whitelisting and blacklisting. Traditional antivirus is what we call blacklisting. Now we look at blacklisting. When you finish a fresh system installation with operating system and then proceeding to install the application software, you also have your antivirus software to run. On the back end, the blacklisting virus definition file usually updates on a day-to-day basis. So what is a virus definition file? A virus definition file is a blacklist of virus signature and pattern. We will be constantly scanning for any abnormality. Also, usually you have to perform a full scan once a month. This for blacklisting antivirus software. The advantage of it is that the price is lower than the whitelisting software. But the disadvantage of it is that the virus definition file must be constantly updated periodically. It will also use up CPU resource because of the constant scanning by the virus definition file. It also requires internet for updates. And it's also a subscription-based model. Now, we'll look at another better antivirus software called whitelisting. This is meant for embedded application. For the first time, you will need to scan for the entire system as you will extract any executable file to scan, such as the exe, bat, scripts, msi, etc. And these files will be placed in the approved whitelist file. These are the files that are available to execute. The advantage of it is that it has a low CPU usage, as there is no back-end virus definition file running. It also holds protection against zero-day vulnerability. It's a perpetual license. It prevents unauthorized software from malware intrusion. However, the disadvantage is the hassle that you have to approve the executable file before any updates. So, what is zero-day vulnerability? It is when a hacker finds a vulnerability in the antivirus and creates a virus for attack. After Microsoft noticed, they will inform all the antivirus company to build an antivirus signature. Then, antivirus vendor will then distribute the signature and send it to your IT admin to install the patch. From the period of the day attack is launched until the patch is installed in the system, this is called zero-day vulnerability or windows of vulnerability. Assuming you are using blacklisting application, your system actually depends on this patch and may be vulnerable to attacks. If you use whitelisting, all running applications are executable files. Thus, all attacks are blocked. Whitelisting is more preferred when running with embedded and dedicated application. You should know that a lot of ransomware incidents recently hitting hard not only to manufacturing plants, but also to medical and more. Ransomware is the top challenge, or we so-called the threat to all IoT devices. And we will need zero-day threat protection techniques such as McAfee whitelisting to purge against it. Moving data to cloud, it generates more security concerns, including lack of transfer workload and network visibility, misconfiguration, malware and policy management complexity. All these challenges require a good consolidated console to reduce management efforts and faster response in case of emergency. Besides the protection in advance, we also need to have a backup solution just in case. This is when Acronis play a part. Whether the data can be backed up quickly to reduce downtime will be the key concern for our customers. Acronis backup software provides the simple IU with 3 clicks to complete backup and recovery tasks. To make it simple, most of the options are default. Acronis proposed the 3-2-1 rule. You can apply this rule easily in Acronis backup software. The number 3 means 3 different locations for the data. 2 means 2 different types of media. And 1 means once to store at offsite. You can see from the slide there will be 3 locations, 1 archive in local, 2nd in network share, and lastly in cloud. To store in the cloud storage, just in case customer may be away from any hardware failure. And so he can perform remote access recovery without going physically to the site. With Acronis Backup solution, you can recover your workloads on disseminated hardware, even virtual or cloud, as well as migrating workloads across the platform. Acronis protects your entire business no matter whether it's on-premise or on cloud. Let's look at Acronis Backup 12.5. As you can see, the interface here is the GUI for Acronis Backup. It provides the entire system backup recovery for physical or cloud. It provides instant recovery, VM flashback, and Acronis instant restore. On the back end, it has proactive protection from potential viruses. It's easy to migrate, and it has up to 18 languages available on the GUI. In the APAC region, Acronis have data centers located at Japan, Australia, as well as Singapore. Advantech provides technical support for purchasing our systems, which are bundled with Acronis software, as well as standalone Acronis software. All right, now I'll move on to talk about Windows 10 commercial licenses and IoT embedded licenses. A lot of people ask, so what's the difference between commercial licenses and embedded licenses? You will find out in the following slides. This is our rough overview of the Windows embedded products. Currently, the latest Windows is LTSC 2019 and Windows 10 IoT SAC. SAC is called semi-annual channel. It also previously known as current branch for business. It's targeted for general business usage. LTSC is targeted for specific application usage. It is called long-term service channel. It was called last time long-term service branch, LTSB 2016. SAC updates new features biannually, from power optimization to kiosk app monitoring. Let's discuss more differences between SAC and LTSC. SAC updates twice every year on September and March, while LTSC actually updates every 2 to 3 years. Most of the time, specific application does not require constant updates to the system, since it may disrupt the operations. LTSC will do the job as it has 10 years of service lifespan and does not perform constant Windows update. LTSC also saves storage space by removing Cortana, Windows Store, Microsoft
Unknown
Edge,
participant is now
and
exiting.
other mites which are unnecessary in most embedded systems. So, how do you choose between SAC and LTSC? Firstly, you can ask, do you need embedded OS which has the same feature as Windows 10 Pro? If yes, you will choose SAC. Do you need Cortana Edge Windows Store? Or does your device need OS version upgrade? If yes, we will recommend SAC. Lastly, do you need 10 years technical support without OS version upgrade? If yes, we will suggest LTSC instead. So what's the difference between commercial license and Windows 10 IoT license? Windows 10 IoT integrates lockdown features into your OS. It also incorporates license model based on the type of CPU running. It's also much cost-friendlier than commercial licenses. For Windows embedded IoT licenses, the COA, there are two kinds of it. The first kind is called PEKEA, Product Key Application. It's a multiple activation key. The activation key is printed on the COA label. This will be the key to activate the Windows when you install the OS. The second COA is called the EPKEA, Embedded Product Key Application. It is a single key activation. For Microsoft, they will send you a single key activation. For every product, we will use the EPKEA key to be installed in your device. So the same EPKEA key will be activated. This is more for the usage when you produce more OEM devices, and you will save the hassle for installing and also activating your OS. Advantech have these embedded lockdown utilities. These embedded lockdown utilities is our proprietary software. Our software as exclusive service free of charge. It has great features, simple to use and customize. These are the features available for the lockdown utilities. Write filters and overlays, shell assign access, USB filters which give a choice to enable or disable USB ports, input filters which filters out any unwanted inputs from customer that you wouldn't want your digital signage such as be controlled by unauthorized parties. We have a remove pop-up and notifications option and gesture filter option. Advantech is one of Microsoft global distributors for all the embedded software. Windows Embedded is a series of customizable operating systems for special equipments. The product we can offer from Windows 10 IoT Enterprise to Windows Server product. Microsoft commit 15 years of lifecycle for legacy products such as Windows 7 and Windows 10. That is why we're still able to sell Windows 7 Pro till 2024. This brings us to the extended security updates. Once Windows license reaches end of support, Microsoft pushes out ESU to provide 3 more years of technical and security support. Even though Microsoft commit 15 years life cycle for legacy product, but technically only support 10 years, 5 years of mainstream support, including security updates, non-security updates, and new features. 5 years of extended support, including security updates and non-security updates. After 10 years, there will be no support, will be on security-related issues. ESU only lasts for 3 years. So there are 3 options for customers to respond to OS end of support. The first option is to move to modern OS, like the Windows 10 IoT. Second, to buy ESU program. Or third, by adopting McAfee or Acronis software for your protection security. ESU program is for customers that may need more time to replace legacy systems or migrate to a modern operating system. To help secure these devices, Microsoft is introducing the Extended Security Updates ESU program for embedded. ESU includes security updates on critical bulletins, which is typically released every month or so. It supports resolve issues related to ESU deployment and security updates. It does not include new features, customer requested non-security updates, design change requests, or any support for root cause analysis or filing reports of bugs. ESU basically comes with 2 choices with us, Advantech. Let's take Windows 7 Pro as an example. The first option is via Microsoft OEM, where we Advantech absorbs EPSO fee and provide you the ESU support and licenses. The point of contact for support will be via Advantech. However, this package is meant for Advantech hardware devices only. The second option is via Microsoft distribution, where customer will absorb the EPSO fee and ESU license fee. Microsoft will also provide technical support. This package is meant for hardware devices that does not fall under Advantech. For the number of ESU more than 1,000 pieces, we will advise to opt for Microsoft distribution as it needs more comprehensive support. In short, ESU provides license rights and the ability to continue to receive and install critical and important security updates, beginning the day after end of support. However, Microsoft encourages users to migrate to Windows 10 eventually. If you need more details about ESU program, you can contact our sales. Right now, we look into Windows Server and SQL Server 2019. There are mainly two types of server licensing, Standard and Data Center Edition. Windows Server is the operating system, while SQL Server is the database software. And SQL Server has to accompany with the Windows Server OS. SQL Server 2019 can support Windows 10 OS as well as Server OS from at least 2016. So, what is the difference between general purpose server and server IoT? For server IoT for embedded system, it is for industrial devices and to be pre-installed with embedded hardware. While features and functionality is the same as a general purpose server, do note that server IoT is for specification purposes, such as a file server or print server. Previously, older versions on server counts on the number of CPU. However, now the current licensing model goes with the number of cores in your system. These are the three editions of Windows Server: Windows Server Data Center, Windows Server Standard, Windows Server Essential. The most commonly sold is the standard version. Okay, what is CLA? CLA is called Client Access License. It gives the user or device the right to access the server. There are two types: server CLA or device CLA. Now, I would like to discuss on Microsoft Azure Cloud. Cloud services consist of three elements: infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and solution as a service. Advantech IoT Cloud Services focus more on platform as a service and infrastructure as a service, providing the necessary and useful building blocks to support customer solutions and leveraging infrastructure to provide computing, storage, and network services. Advantech is partnering with Microsoft Azure as the infrastructure as a service and also platform as a service solution. Through Microsoft Solution Provider program, in order to offer diverse functions for IoT applications, we provide pre-configured software solutions for Azure Marketplace. It may take a few minutes to connect Advantech devices to Azure Virtual Machine, which already has all the needed services installed and well configured. We also provide IoT devices which are already past Azure certification. These devices are pre-integrated with an Azure IoT suite and complete data connections. Customer can design IoT solutions easier and take advantage of machine learning for data analysis, which can boost your companies' efficiency and also reduce the operating costs. Now, we'd like to talk more on the key features of Microsoft Azure. It launches Windows Server and Linux virtual machines in minutes. You can create app services and web apps and deploy solutions that can scale with your businesses. It's reliable and economical as a cloud storage for our data. Till date, Azure IoT Cloud connects, monitors, and controls millions of IoT assets. Azure Stream Analytics provides real-time stream process in the cloud. It also has powerful cloud-based machine learning builds and deploy predictive analytic solutions. Advantech provides Azure subscriptions as a CSP cloud solution provider. We provide technical support and design-in services that reduce trial iteration and optimize development. Azure Services don't require any upfront payment. It is charged via monthly usage and reduce barriers to proof of concept trials. In a nutshell, Advantech is Microsoft Cloud Solution Provider. We can support and subscribe Azure and Office 365 services and provide advanced technical support and co-sell program for partners. We are proud to be your cloud solution provider and cloud distributor in the IPC industry. Thank you for your participation. Now is the end of the webinar. You can grab your phone to scan the code here and find out more details on the information on products. If you have any questions that haven't been answered, we will reply you via Q&A session and also through email. Thank you.